What if the world suddenly woke up to a quiet but powerful headline? One that doesn't shout, but still stops everyone mid-scroll. Not about charts, not about awards, not about a comeback. Instead, it's about a choice, a place, a moment that feels personal, intentional, and deeply symbolic. When the names Jimin and Jungkook are mentioned together, every detail matters. And if their wedding were to happen outside South Korea, the city they choose would speak just as loudly as the decision itself. For fans in the US, this idea isn't just fantasy, it's a question of meaning. A wedding location isn't just about legality or aesthetics, it's about safety, privacy, acceptance, and emotional history. For two people who have lived most of their lives under constant attention, the city they choose would need to offer more than beauty. It would need to offer understanding. Paris often enters the conversation almost naturally. The city has always been associated with love, but more importantly, with expression. Jimin's artistic identity fits seamlessly into Paris's fashion-forward, emotionally open atmosphere. Jungkook's quiet intensity, his depth, his way of observing the world blends into the city's romantic rhythm. Paris allows intimacy, even in its grandest spaces. A private ceremony held behind historic walls or near the river, far from crowds, feels believable. Not dramatic, not performative, just meaningful. Then the thought shifts across the ocean, landing in New York City, a place that doesn't pause to ask questions. New York is loud, but it also knows how to mind its business. It's one of the few cities where a moment as personal as a wedding can happen quietly, even among millions of people. BTS has shared major milestones there, moments that fans still remember clearly. A wedding in New York wouldn't need spectacle. It would be legal, respected, and quickly absorbed into the city's endless motion. And that sense of normalcy carries its own kind of comfort. Los Angeles brings a different kind of energy. At first glance, it feels exposed, but in reality, LA offers some of the most controlled privacy available to public figures. Jungkook's time exploring music and creativity in the US connects him naturally to the city, while Jimin's expressive artistry feels at home there. In LA, a wedding could happen in a quiet space surrounded by nature, protected by distance and discretion. No crowd, no noise, just a moment that belongs only to them. Europe offers more than one answer. Amsterdam stands out for its calm confidence. It doesn't announce its inclusivity, it simply lives it. The city has long recognized love without conditions, and it does so without turning it into a spectacle. A ceremony near the canals, quiet and personal, feels like a place where Jimin and Jungkook could exist without being observed. No expectations, no explanations, just presence. Then the thought shifts across the ocean, landing in Copenhagen, a city that carries a similar energy, but with an even softer tone. Known for safety, balance, and respect for personal boundaries, it offers an environment where privacy is valued as much as happiness. For two people who rarely get to exist without cameras, that kind of space matters. A wedding there wouldn't be about making history publicly, it would be about creating a memory privately. Then there's Tokyo, a city filled with emotional weight. BTS's connection to Japan runs deep, and both Jimin and Jungkook have shared meaningful moments with Japanese fans over the years. Tokyo is complex, modern yet traditional, quiet yet intense. While legal factors may shape what kind of ceremony could take place, the emotional symbolism remains strong. A private, ceremonial celebration there would feel deeply personal, rooted in gratitude and shared history. Canada offers another possibility that often goes overlooked. Toronto, in particular, combines inclusivity with calm. It's global without being overwhelming, progressive without being performative. The city understands diversity and respects privacy. A wedding in Toronto wouldn't dominate headlines, but it would still hold significance. It's the kind of place where something important can happen quietly, without pressure. Barcelona introduces a warmer tone to the conversation. Emotional, artistic, and full of life. It's a city where feelings are visible and celebrated. Jimin's emotional expression and Jungkook's sincerity feel aligned with the city's energy. A wedding there would feel alive, not staged, passionate, not loud. And once that image forms, it lingers. Each city offers a different reflection of what their wedding could represent. Romance, safety, freedom, calm, gratitude. None of these choices feel random. That's why fans keep thinking about it, because a decision like this wouldn't be rushed. It would be layered with meaning, shaped by experience, and chosen with care. And as these possibilities continue to unfold in the imagination, one thing becomes clear. The conversation doesn't end with one city. It keeps moving, just like the story itself, always pulling you forward, always making you wonder what the next place might reveal. And when all these cities are placed side by side, something quietly becomes clear. This isn't really about geography, it's about intention. Any city Jimin and Jungkook might choose would reflect what they value most in that moment of their lives. Safety over noise, meaning over spectacle, comfort over expectation. Whether it's the romance of Paris, the honesty of New York, the privacy of Los Angeles, the calm of Amsterdam, the balance of Copenhagen, the emotional weight of Tokyo, the quiet inclusivity of Toronto, or the warmth of Barcelona, every option tells a different version of the same story. A story about choosing love on their terms. For fans watching from the US, this idea resonates deeply because it feels human. It strips away the stage lights and reminds us that behind the global fame are two people who might want a moment that belongs only to them. A wedding isn't a performance, it's a promise. And wherever that promise is made, it would likely be somewhere that allows them to feel safe enough to be real. What makes this conversation so powerful is that none of these possibilities feel impossible. They feel carefully imagined, thought through, aligned with who Jimin and Jungkook have shown themselves to be over the years. Artists who value emotion, people who protect what matters, individuals who understand the cost of being seen and the value of choosing privacy when it counts most. And now, the question turns to you. Which city feels right to you? Which place matches the version of their story you believe in most? Is it a city full of history and romance, or one that offers quiet protection and calm? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation doesn't end here. If this video made you pause, imagine, or see their journey from a new angle, make sure to like, share, and follow for more stories that explore the moments between the headlines. Because sometimes the most meaningful stories are the ones still waiting to be written.